Hey, this is Darren from Property Prosperity. Hope you're all enjoying the Olympics. I know I am. I don't know if you've been watching it recently, but today, actually, or yesterday, depending on what time zone you're in, if you watch a 10,000 litre run, I know we're into the athletics part of it. Once we get into the second week, then Australia doesn't go as well. So we start to get into all the athletic side of things. So we're going to have to start following some other countries. And if you saw about Mo Farah, who's a 10,000 metre runner, who actually last Olympics actually won the gold medal. So about a quarter of the way through the race, he actually got tripped over by another competitor, just accidentally, and then fell over and then had to regain his composure, get back up, and then catch up the field, and then ended up overtaking everybody and winning the gold medal. So, yeah, obviously that's an amazing achievement. The fact that, and to be honest, he was pretty close to world record pace as well, not even far off the Olympic record pace. And so, the fact that he could do that and fall over, which would have taken many seconds off his time, and try and come back from there, and then come back and win a gold medal is just unbelievable, really. But how does that apply to property? Well, in the world of property, I suppose what I find is a lot of people have a little setback with a property investment or a development or a renovation or whatever, and they've just decided, well, that's just all too hard, and that's it, I just give up. Or, they just rest and settle on their laurels. They bought one property, they've overcome a difficulty, whether a renovation or a subdivision or whatever, they've held on to this property, and then that's it. They've just left it at that. Saying they've learned their lesson and they're not going to do it again. Just like with Mo, you just got to get back up. And the thing is, just like him, obviously, he needs to get back up quickly and keep racing, because otherwise there's no chance of winning a gold medal. Likewise with us with property, if we have an issue, if we have a problem we've got to overcome, we just got to get over it quickly and just move on. And just forget about it's ever happened, and just go forward, continue to go forward. Because the thing is, it's a long race. With the 10,000 metre race, it's a long race. So for those few seconds, it's something you can come back from. And with investing in property, it's a long race. It's almost 10,000 metres is a long way. Likewise it's a bit like a marathon, really. When you're doing this thing of property investing, it's a long term thing. Really, you want to be investing over your lifetime. The longer you can invest for, the more chance of doing obviously a lot more developments and learning from all those developments. But likewise, then you got the benefit of, over the long term, you've got all these capital gains, which the good thing about that, it forgives you mistakes. If you can hang on for the long term, so even if you have made a mistake, even if you paid too much for the property, or you're overcapitalized by paying a bit too much for your renovation, or you've done some things to the house which maybe you shouldn't have, that didn't necessarily add value to the property you thought they would add. But the good thing about it, you've got capital gains over time. The market will go up and it'll forgive those mistakes, and you can learn from it. And the good thing is, the longer you hang on, the more capital gains you got. It'll just, put more money back in your pocket. Then you can refinance, pull some money back out, and either sell that property and make a profit, or you can refinance, pull the money back out and buy another property and learn from that one. So that's where time is on your side. So, if you're just starting out, in your 20s, you're looking at retirement, you've got another 40 plus years until you retire. And in reality now, people are living until their 80s and 90s. So, if you're only 20, you've probably got 60 years to sort of set yourself up. So you've got plenty of opportunity to learn from trial and error. So my advice to people is just get out there and do it. And if you make a mistake, that's fine. Who cares? You get to learn from that, and you get to get back on your horse and try it again and keep pushing forward to try and set yourself up for the future, basically. So thanks for the like. I appreciate that. And if you like what I had to say, then click on the like button. I really appreciate it. And so, that's the key, is just to get out there and keep doing it. Even if you're in your 40s or your 50s, or even if you're in your 60s, in reality, a 60-year-old now is not like a 60-year-old, 20, 30, 40 years ago. You're giving a lot better lifestyle. You've got the opportunity to continue working a lot longer than you otherwise would. And you get to enjoy older age than you otherwise would back in the old days. I remember when I was a kid, people in their 60s, barely did anything. Whereas now people in their 60s are, just enjoying life just like people in their 40s were, basically. So the key is to get out there and just do it, I suppose. And as you make a mistake, then just look at it as a learning experience and get back up and keep pushing through, understanding it is a really long race. And so the more you keep trying, the more you keep pushing through, the more you're going to achieve. And then the end game is to set yourself up for retirement. So you can sit back and look back at what you've achieved over your lifetime, and then reap the benefits, which is you know, stability or the security of knowing you've got cash there to cover you in retirement. And if any little hiccups along the way, you know you've set yourself up for the future to cover yourself if anything goes wrong. So hopefully that's all made sense, and I hope you've appreciated it. And if you know someone that's struggling with a few things and you can see they're not sure whether they want to continue on, then hopefully you can share this video and hopefully they can get some motivation to get out there and just keep smashing it, because eventually you're gonna get there, you're gonna improve, you're gonna get better and better, and as you keep improving, you're gonna achieve your goals. So that's the key. Get out there and try your best. So if you like what I had to say, click on the like button. If you haven't liked it, still click on the like button because I really appreciate it. And if you've got something you'd like me to talk about in a future episode, or if you've been watching the Olympics and you'd like to put a comment on how that might apply to property, then put a comment in the comment box because I really appreciate it. And I look forward to talking to you again next time. Bye.